Meanwhile, Eskom says that Koeberg's Unit 1, the planned outage there, is progressing as per schedule. The power utility says that preparatory activities for the steam generator replacement work are now being performed. Eskom says in the next few days it will reach a key milestone in that project, which involves the cutting of the first of the main pipes on one of the steam generators at the nuclear power station. The planned maintenance of Unit 1 pulls over 900 megawatts from the national grid, or roughly at one stage of load shedding, which means that Eskom has to impose extra load shedding. Athi Mtongana has returned to the nuclear power station for an update. Athi, good afternoon to you. What do we know about the refurbishment there?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Stephen, once again. And as you've mentioned, Eskom right now is embarking on an upgrade project here at the Koeberg nuclear power station. And they actually entered a very critical phase of the revamping stage, and they will be making announcements soon. But what we know at this stage is that for sure that Unit 1 here at the Koeberg nuclear power station has been shut down since late last year. It will be operational once again towards the early months of June, or the early days of June rather. And so what now they're doing is also looking at replacing the 3 steam generators here at the Koeberg nuclear power station. We actually had a conversation at around 3:30 with an energy expert, Mr. Tsepo Khadima, who says that this is actually a good step that Eskom has taken in making sure that they do revamp and upgrade this nuclear power station, given the efficiency of nuclear power, and that they are very happy that they've actually opened it up and have actually given time for this project to take place for about 6 months, which would potentially mean that even with Unit 2, the same time would be given for the upgrades to take place. And so Eskom is well afoot. They are saying that its systems go with the upgrade and the revamping of Unit 1 here at Koeberg Power Station. But unfortunately, given the fact that this is one of the most reliable fleets at Eskom, means that it's taking away from the national grid. And so it obviously limits the capacity, the generating capacity of Eskom to be able to meet the demand nationally.
And Athi, obviously the impact of all of this on the national grid is being felt by everybody. It's really important for Eskom to finish this refurbishment on time.
It's very critical, not only for people that do then get supplied by electricity by Eskom, but it's also important for Koeberg itself, so that it can actually go on and operate for at least 20 more years, because they've already submitted applications for their continued license for the Koeberg nuclear power station. They need to make sure that they meet up to the safety requirements that are needed by the regulator to ensure the continuity of this particular power station. So it's obviously going to pose an impediment with regards to the national grid, with over 900 megawatts being pulled from the national grid as a result of this unit that has been shut down. But it also is a precautionary measure by Eskom to ensure that they revamp this nuclear power station so that it can actually get its license to continue operating beyond 2024 and 2025.
Athi Mtongana, thank you very much indeed for that update.